Danny Vegas time, Danny Vegas world. It is a live. It's Thursday. You know what that means. It's the Danny Vegas live show from Las Vegas, Nevada. The Gene Woods Racing Experience. And like I say every week, don't spend $20,000 on a bottle of vodka. Say no to that.
Just say no.
Just say no. No, come to Gene Woods Racing Experience. Spend $25. It is the best ride in town. And as you well know, it is the third Thursday of the month. You know what that means. Hashtag
I'm here.
Hashtag the Black Widow. Hashtag one lucky gal. Lisa King is in the show. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having me. This is probably my favorite day of the month where I get to come in and harass you.
Are
just
you
a little bit.
serious?
Seriously.
Wow, man. That's so cool.
And I like that you're always digging for the latest and greatest and things that are going on in the world. And
Yeah,
get
it's
to
kind of
express myself.
What are we going to talk about today? It's in 5 minutes. What are we going to do? Okay, well, thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing just off camera. You brought a friend today, so thank you for bringing the friend. There's
Every now and again, I have a friend.
Yeah,
so,
you brought another rooster into my hen house, but that's okay. That's okay.
Quit spreading vicious lies.
Oh, it's kind of interesting. I work with a lot of gals, and some gals are very open about what they're doing every day and who they're with, and then there's some that are not, and you are kind of not.
I am totally open. Back to you.
Yeah, that's it. Like I said, okay. Well, thank you for joining in. Okay, we got a big show today. We're going to talk about some events here in the first part of the show, do some shout outs. Then we're going to talk about, we had a, we're very positive thing for women here at the Danny Vegas Live Show. We have a new lady heroine.
Yes.
Not heroin.
No.
Heroine.
Wonder Woman. Superwoman.
Another Wonder Woman, but a real Wonder Woman. Not one of these gals that just puts on the suit every day and acts like it, but a real Wonder Woman. And we're going to talk about that, the pilot of the Southwest plane that just had the engine blow up. And, that was going to be... So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk a little bit about drugs. We're going to talk about drugs. And what else are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about going to college. We're going to get into all that stuff. And we're going to talk about... we can do that now. Are you a hockey fan? I know you're a very into violent type fan, but are you...
I like violence.
You like violence. What about hockey? Are you a hockey fan?
Well, to be honest with you, I always have been. My son started out in hockey.
Okay.
And I think that's kind of how I learned the sport and, the whole... Everything new with, the Golden Knights. I love the energy that it's done for Las Vegas.
Okay, well, here's so interesting. First of all, their expansion team. And traditionally, expansion teams suck, and they suck for years, and quite frankly, some of them suck for life, and then fold, and you never hear from them again. This particular team, first year out, has made the playoffs. Now they have won the first round of the playoffs, and now they're 50-50 to win the Stanley Cup. Which, if you don't know, all you hockey non-fans, that is the trophy that all these guys...
That's why you do what you do. Yeah.
Yeah, human beings have come a long way. We basically play all year long so we can win this piece of metal and hold it up. But anyway, and for the funds, I'm sure. But there was a little bit of controversy. I was watching one of those sports shows on one of the, channel 5090.
Right.
And they were saying that if the Golden Knights win this Stanley Cup, that it's almost an embarrassment to the league on how far the league has fallen so that an expansion team would come in and win it all.
Well, I think it's no different than the cup half full, half empty. I mean, you could look at it that, or they are that absolutely amazing. Got to give it up to the team and the coach and everybody else. I mean, there's always that one player in any sport that stand out, and they put together an amazing team. So I wouldn't say that. Again, I am not a huge hockey anything, but with any sport, there's that chance, and you got to give it props to the people who's put this together.
It is amazing because. Basically, an expansion team, the better players, or maybe even the better fighters, or whatever you are, they don't really want to invest the time and energy of their prime years trying to build a new entity.
Right.
They like to, you know what, I got maybe 5 or 6 years left. Let me see if I can get into a platform that has a chance to win a championship, et cetera, et cetera. So it's really hard to lure these top-rated players to an expansion-type situation.
Right.
I don't know what they did. Maybe it's Las Vegas.
If this is Las Vegas, things happen magically here.
Yeah, so things happen here. It's like you can either go play in Yuma or you can come play in Vegas. So, sorry, Yuma, stop the emails. But anyway, so it's just amazing that this team has gone as far as it has gone in the first year.
Well, and I think that the support of the community, that's got to play on it as well. I mean, I have just to see Vegas, and this is the fight capital of the world.
Right.
We support our fighters and
Right.
boxing and Muay Thai and MMA and all the rest of that. But we have just taken this, we've embraced it. And I mean, to have that type of fan support, it's got to push these players. It's got to motivate them like they've never before been motivated.
Yeah, because the T-Mobile, if you don't know what that is the arena they play in. That place is sold out every game. So it's very exciting. The town is alive and well, and we're all very excited about that.
Yeah.
Extremely excited about that. So, and you know, and we can't, and here's the cool thing, Lisa, is they opened the door.
Right.
I mean, they were the first major
Sports
franchise.
team.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first major sports team. We've had minor league teams. I mean, it's kind of like, okay, you're going to play baseball in the summer at 120 degrees. Okay, that's a lot of fun. Who's going to go out and watch that? But they're the first one. So now, and we haven't even got into this, we have the Raiders. I mean, when you drive to the track, you drive by where they're building a stadium. I just counted them today. There's got to be at least 50 cranes out there.
Oh, no, it's huge. It's huge.
We have the Aces. That's the ladies basketball league. Mm-hmm. The Aces are now here. Raiders are coming. The Knights are here. We even have a semi-pro soccer team here. And if Lord knows, I've been to a few of those games because I'm one of those guys who can actually watch a soccer game through the whole thing. And the place is packed every night. I kind of feel like I'm in Tijuana, but it's packed every night. Every time it's there. It's going crazy. So this has become a sports town.
It really has. And you know, those from the outside have traveled a lot, and they're like, Vegas, you know, it's always the hotels and this, that, whatever. Now it's a whole different set of reasons to come to Vegas.
That's right.
And family dynamics. There's so many families here. We've been missing it. We've been wanting it. And as you can see, the town has embraced it.
It has, because now when the Detroit Red Wings come to play the Golden Knights, guess what? There's people from Detroit going like, hey, there's a package to go to Vegas this weekend. We're going to go watch our team in Vegas. It's just great. And the biggest problem, that stopped it before was they were afraid of the gambling. Mm-hmm. It was the gambling, and you can't have teams in here. They'll be influenced by, women and booze and gambling, and these poor players are going to start gambling on their own teams. But you know what? Now with online gambling and online girls, I guess,
right?
you don't have to worry about that anymore. So now they're coming, and we're loving it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we are. Okay, let me do this. Let's do this. Hey, Joe Gamble, let's go ahead and end this segment because we have some big things to talk about in segment 2, segment 3, and segment 4. We'll be back right after this.